Good morning, very warm welcome indeed. It's fabulous to have you with me. It's wonderful to be with you. We're on a Monday morning, a lovely Monday morning on October the 12th. Thanks very much indeed for checking in. This is Peter with you on the Peter Private 99 free-to-air YouTube channel. And it's a great pleasure to be with you today to mark your card for another session of these free bets. Well, if you've got your pens and papers ready, I shall give you today's four free bets. Four free bets to kickstart your week in style. I'm going to take you to Musselburgh, to Wolverhampton and to Windsor today for the four free bets on the line. And also news of a very, very powerful bet indeed, a Talisman tip. And I'll tell you all about that in just a moment. That one is a late information Talisman tip that has just come through to me just before I've come on air. And I'll tell you a little bit about that horse. It's running at Windsor this afternoon. And if you want to be on it, I'll tell you I can be on it. And if you're not on it, I think you're going to miss a winner. So all systems go and get ready for action on that one. The Talisman tip, remember, are my strongest possible recommendations that I can release to clients. Okay, with all that in mind, I'm going to take you straight away up north to Musselburgh, to Bonnie, Scotland for the 4 o'clock today for a horse that looks very well in at the weights to me. And we'll take all the beating, no question at all. The horse is number one. It's called Boudica Bay. Number one, Boudica Bay. Trained by Eric Alston and ridden by Jason Hart. Number one, Boudica Bay. Runs off a mark of 60 in this 0 to 60 grade 6 handicap over 5 furlongs. And I think Boudica Bay is going to take a lot of beating. Not one for around about 6 or 7 outings, but is right down in the weights again today. Really dropped down to a mark of 60. It's a winning mark. Eric Alston, pretty astute trainer. Jason Hart on board. This looks made to measure today, and I think it'll win. It's number one. It's called Boudica Bay. It's the first bet of the day. Remember, I am putting up 4 each way bets for you today. 4 each way bets for you to bet singly, doubly, trebles, and in all your multiples. I'll leave that with you, of course. So number one, Boudica Bay, I beg your pardon, is the first bet of the day. The second bet today, let's go over to Windsor, then we'll finish off at Wolverhampton with two bets tonight on their all-weather card at Dunstall Park. But first of all, let's nip over to Windsor down the sunny south, as they say. Maybe not so sunny today, but in the 340, there's a horse who looks potentially absolutely thrown in here to me, and I'm sure it's going to do the business. I'm very, very confident indeed. Number one is called Album, trained by Stuart Williams, ridden by the very able Sean Levy, or Sean Levy. I call him Sean Levy. It's not a hard race. It's a grade 6, 0 to 62. This horse once again gets banging on the mark of 62. So well placed by Williams. I wouldn't think of anything different. And number one, Album, is the one to be on mark of 62 in this 0 to 62. I like it very much indeed. Used to be trained by Martin Mead, this one. Now with Stuart Williams, as I say. The horse ran pretty good at Chelmsford last time up. It's been running on the all-weather the last couple of times. It's ran, dropped significantly in the weights. Raced off a mark of 69 at Yarmouth. That was on the 22nd of July. And certainly dropped 7 pounds since then. And looks fairly slunging. And something to bet on today. I think it's the second bet of the day. And hopefully it's the second winner of the day. And it's number one. It's called Album. And that runs in the 340 at Windsor this afternoon. Let's go to Wolverhampton for the final 2 bets of the session this morning. Remember, the time to call this line is 11 a.m. daily now. I'm online at 11 a.m. daily. Often I am on before, like today I've come on earlier than normal. But 11 a.m. is the latest time. If you do subscribe to this channel, which is free of charge to subscribe, then you will get notification alerts which tell you that I'm online earlier than advertised. So be sure to subscribe, press the little alarm bell, little bell thing, and then notifications all, and that'll get you a free notification alert from my official affiliate YouTube, of course, and that will make sure you don't miss a winning tip or a message, guaranteed. Okay, the third bet of the day, 6:30 tonight at Wolverhampton. 6:30 tonight at Wolverhampton is a race I'm pretty sweet on here. The horse I like here is number 4. It's called Grand Canal. Grand Canal. Trained by Tom Clover, ridden by Jack Mitchell. This horse runs over an extended 1 mile 5 furlongs tonight. And I think it's got a very, very good chance indeed. Runs off a mark of 67. It's number 4, Grand Canal. Ran okay at Chelmsford last time out. And I think it's got a lot of things in its favour tonight. And I'm on each way there, number 4, Grand Canal. I'll just I'll give you the other bet in 1 minute. That runs in the 8:30 tonight at Wolverhampton. But I must say that if you're not a member of my Talisman tips, do so now. There's a horse running at Windsor this afternoon, which I think is an absolute laydown. I really do. And I'll be amazed if it's not in the frame, and I'll be pretty gutted if it doesn't win. If you want to come in, you can come in till December the 1st. And I was absolutely, bombed out with people who came on board yesterday just for 10 quid. 10 quid, all your messages by text, free of charge to your mobile phone and by email. I remember my Talisman tips are my strongest tips, and they're the ones what I gave you Great White Shark in on Saturday, which won the Cesarewitch, and also Mark's Choice, which won at 7-1 a couple of weeks ago. Both giving you free of charge, 7-1 and 15-2. But they've also had 12-1 winners, 9-2 winners, and stacks of each way prices. Over a 50% strike rate, average price 15-2 on my Talisman Tips Club. Okay, and you can come in today for a tenner by clicking the PayPal link below, and that's for over 6 weeks membership to December the 1st, and that'll kickstart you in fine style for your Christmas session. So be sure to join. I've got a horse today, so I'm pretty sure it's going to do the business. In fact, can be sure. I'm very, very confident anyway, and I shall be punting it, that's for sure. And I aim to get you off to a winning start if you come on board. Been a lot of winners, 50%, as I say, payouts, and I expect this one to add to the total, and I'll be telling you all about it tomorrow, hopefully on this line, if it does the business, that's for sure. So don't miss out on it. It's my strongest possible tips. They are Talisman tips, and you can click on the link below PayPal. It's just a tenner, just to keep you in the shop window look at the service over 6 weeks, and you can't go wrong there. 50% strike rate at 15-2 to your cash. Okay, the final bet of this session, and it runs at Wolverhampton this afternoon, or this evening, I beg your pardon, and it's a horse, again, looks very well in at the weights to me, and I think it'll take a lot of beating. It's trained by Ralph Beckett, ridden by Rob Hornby. It's number 8, it's called Deft, D-E-F-T, D-E-F-T, Deft. It runs in the 8:30 tonight. It's the finale at Wolverhampton. Final race of the card, the last roundup, as they say. Runs over 1.5 miles, and I think that's the key thing with this horse. The distance is going to be right up its street. It's a nice filly. She's a good filly, and I think she'll take a lot of stopping tonight. It's number 8. It's called Deft, and it runs in the 8:30 at Wolverhampton. There we go, all done and dusted. 4 free bets. You know about your Talisman tips. If you remember that service, you know how many winners you've had. I gave a big winner, of course, on Saturday, free of charge to you on this club, which was the Great White Shark, which won the Cesarewitch. And that's it. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves. Thumbs up. And I'll speak to you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Go get 'em.